Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. The pro-innovation bias is defined by Wikipedia as a tendency to have an excessive optimism toward an invention or innovation's usefulness throughout society, while often failing to identify its limitations and weaknesses. Startups overestimate the speed of adoption of new technology. Users are often slow to adopt new technologies due to the cost in time and dollars to integrate it into their workflow. To overcome the pro-innovation bias, consider the following. Estimate the cost of switching and design your product to help transition customers from the current technology to the new one. Make the transition seamless and automatic. Promote the ease of transition and the cost savings that come from adopting the new technology. Innovation often creates inequality in that some have access to the new technologies while others do not, and make sure everyone has the ability to access it. Both startups and startup investors see technology as a solution to all problems and discount the risk and costs associated with it. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.